Question 11. So part A, use binomial expansion to show that square root of 1 plus 4x over 1 minus x is approximated to 1 plus 5 over 2x minus 5 over 8x squared. Okay, so for this one, first we can change that into the index form. So 1 plus 4x over 1 minus x. So that will be equal to 1 plus 4x apart 1/2 over 1 minus x apart half, because it's square root of the whole thing. So both of them will be the part 1/2. And then that will be the same as 1 plus 4x part half times by 1 minus x part negative 1/2. Okay, once we change that into this form, we can use the formula to do the binomial expansion. So since both of them is 1 plus and then 1 minus, so we can use the formula straight away. So that will be, first one in bracket will be 1 plus half times by 4x. And then plus the next term will be n times by n minus 1, which is negative 1/2 over 2 factorial times by 4x squared. So since the final answer is only up to x squared, so we can just stop here. And then for the other one, that would be 1 plus n is negative 1/2 times by x, which is negative x in this case. And then plus negative 1/2 times negative 3 over 2 over 2 factorial. And then times by negative x squared. So now simplify each one. So that would be 1 plus 2x. And for the next one, I'll put 1/2 times by, in brackets, negative 1/2, close brackets, over 2 factorial, and then times by. So let x equal to 1, so just 4 squared. So that would be negative 2, and then x squared. And then for the next one, it will be 1, and then negative 1/2 times negative 1, just positive 1/2, so plus half x. And then the next term, so I will put brackets negative 1 over 2, and then times by. So negative 1 over 2 times by brackets of negative 3 over 2 divided by 2 factorial times by negative 1 squared, just 1. So that would be just 3 over 8 x squared. Okay, now to expand this. So 1 plus 1 is just 1, and a 1 plus half x will be half x, and a 1 times by 3 over 8x squared, just 3 over 8x squared. And then 2x times 1, that would be 2x. And then 2x times by half x, that would be positive x squared. And then 2x times by x squared would be x cubed, so we don't need that because this is only up to x squared term. And then negative 2x squared times 1 is just negative 2x squared. And then negative 2x squared times by half x will be x plus 3. Again, we don't need that. So now simplify this. So 1 is just 1. And then for the x term, that would be half x plus 2x, which is 5 over 2x. And then 3 over 8 plus 1 minus 2, that would be negative 5 over 8x squared. So that's how we get part A, 6 marks. Okay. And then for part B, a student substitutes x equal to 1/2 into both sides of the approximation shown in part A in an attempt to find an approximation to root 6. So part B, give a reason why the student should not use x equal to 1/2. Okay, so before we check that, we need to, again, work out the range of valid values for x. So to do that, we just have to look at 4x and negative x. So because in the formula, 1 plus x upon n, modulus x has to be less than 1. So in this case, so 4x and then negative x will be less than 1. So mod 4x less than 1, so that means x has to be less than 1/2. And also negative x less than 1, so mod x has to be less than 1. And you're looking for values which satisfy both of them. Yeah. So we pick the smallest one. So all the values has to be satisfied this. So because you need the values satisfy both of the expansion. So you can't like satisfy the second one but not the first one. If it's not satisfy the first one, it doesn't work as well. Yeah. So you have to looking for the one satisfied both. So you pick the smallest one always. So x has to be in between -1/4 and less than 1/4. And then x equal to 1/2 clearly is outside this interval. So therefore we cannot use it. Yeah. So we just say since x equal to 1/2 is not inside x between -1/4 and 1/4. So therefore the student should not use x equal to 1/2. And then for part C, substitute x equal to 1/11. So 1/11 is fine because 1/11 is between -1/4 and 1/4. So, and then they want us to use x equal to 1/11 to find approximation for √6. Okay, so if x equal to 1/11, so that means √1 + 4 times by 1/11 divided by 1 minus 1/11. So that is equal to, so I'm just going to put that in the calculator. So 1 + 4/11 divided by 1 minus 1/11. So that's just √6/2. So √6/2 should be approximated to 1 + 5/2 times by 1/11 minus 5/8 times by 1/11 squared. So therefore, √6/2 is approximated to, so if I put in the calculator, 1 + 5/2 times by 1/11 minus 5/8 times by 1/11 squared. So that is equal to 1183/968. So that means √6 should approximate it to times by 2 for both sides. That would be 1183/484. So that would be the fraction in its simplest form. So that would be the final answer.
Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, you can leave some comment. And then if you find the video helpful, please like it and subscribe it. May the A star be with you.